All right, let's find some more low-hanging fruit. I'm going to show you a different way you can find competitor backlinks and find the low-hanging fruit too. It's a really cool tool. Ahrefs offers it, and I think it's my favorite tool they offer. I always have something new favorite, but it's what I'm playing with the most. And I find a lot of good opportunities too. All right, so what you do when you're logged in, go to More, click Link Intersect, and normally what you do, you put in your website down there at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these sites as being, let's say, Lindio is my site, my client site. So I'm going to put them down there. If anybody knows why that when I copy and paste sometimes it duplicates like that, I would love to know. All right, so now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put three of the competitors in there. And what's it going to do? Well, simply it's going to find all the different links that link to these three sites, my competitors, National Funding, Funding Circle, and Lending Club, but isn't linking to my supposed client, which is Lindio. So now what I'm going to do is, because listen, there's a good chance if those three sites are all getting links from a site, there's a very good chance that, guess what, they're going to also link to your site. Now, here are, and again, Ahrefs sorts it by their own metric, and you could sort that a lot of different ways. By the domain, you can do it by the Ahrefs rank. You can also see here how many. Well, you can't really see. I gotta move it over. So your site will be here. These are the three sites, rather, your competitor site, and they're all getting links from these sites that you're not. So what can you do at this point? Well, I'm going to export is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do a quick export. And that's just a quick way you could go about finding low-hanging fruit. And then I'll copy and paste all these here for further examination. And what am I going to do at this point? Well, I'm just going to come over here, and these are possible placements, and I'm going to put them down there, and I'm just going to put link intersect. But I can't really do that because that wasn't my competitor. I mean, that wasn't my client. Lindio isn't my client. But I'll do that off screen. But what you do now is, now I can go back, and I found all these. Now I'm going to go back and grab the next three competitors who are not linking to me, and I'm going to go back over here, go back to link intersect, and I'm going to keep my domain on the bottom. Then I'm going to put three other competitors in there, and all you're doing is you're going through and you're finding what sites are linking to almost, three of your competitors and not linking to you. That's low-hanging fruit too, and that could be a lot quicker to get you started and into the game. And as far as finding out what sites should I put extra emphasis on and trying to see if I can get a link from, and we call that the low-hanging fruit at the beginning of a campaign. And if you haven't ever done this type of Ahrefs work or reaching out for links in this type of way, you're in for a treat, because if the company has any age at all to it, or the website has any age at all to it, you're going to have a lot of link opportunities, and that's good news. And they're probably just laying there waiting. And so I love this link intersect tool. And you could get into it, and really, you can even go deeper too. You can put you want to get really low-hanging fruit, put 5 of your competitors. You can put 10 of your competitors. Put 10 of your top competitors in there. Find out which one of them are ranking to you and which aren't. I mean, find sites that are linking to all of them and not to you. And then you found some low-hanging fruit. Obviously, the more sites you put in, the less chances you're gonna find less opportunities. And you can even narrow it down too. Let's say I want to find the very 3 best opportunities, and then you can go to SpyFu and get and if you go to SpyFu, it'll tell you and do this for each of these, your competitors. Find out who's getting the most traffic. SpyFu's great for that. When there's not 14 kids on the internet. And you go through each of these competitors to find out which of them are getting the most traffic. And while that's going, then what you could do is just put 3 in at a time of maybe your your competitors they're getting the most traffic, and compare your site against them. Then find 3 competitors who aren't getting that much traffic and are getting links compared to you, and then you can just get different types of link opportunities by playing it that way. And all you do is put the links into SpyFu, and it tells you how much traffic they get a month. This one gets $92,000 a month in traffic, in the value of their traffic, and also they pay $70,000 a month on average for traffic, and they've been doing it for 4 years. So that's a pretty big competitor. So what I suggest you do is play with this tool, find out where the low-hanging fruit is, and find out whether or not how your site compares and links to your best competitors, and then maybe some of your weaker competitors, and get as many of these as you can so you can go through it and find out where your opportunities are. Because if they're linking to all your other competitors or a group of your competitors and not to you, there's a good chance you're going to be able to earn that link. That deserves extra attention. And that right there is what makes Ahrefs tool worth having, because it gives you the opportunity to save your time and really use the link intersect to find your best opportunities. You can go through it and do it the way I did in the other video, or you could go through it like I just did here and just get your best opportunities from link intersect, and then go through one at a time and figure out what your best chances of getting links on those sites are going to be. So that's all I'm going to do as far as finding competitors' backlinks. I'm going to show you another way to use Ahrefs in the next video, and I was going to build out all my link opportunities for this client, but this is going to take a long time to find all these link opportunities for this particular client. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go on into the Ahrefs training and get you what you need to know, because we still have to get to Majestic this week, and we still have to get to Moz, Internet Explorer, and Open Sightings Explorer rather, and then then we're going to do Link Prospector from Citation Labs. Then we're going to get into the Google, using Google to find your link opportunities. But I could get into, and I think I will in another module, or maybe in another module, I'll get into how I will go through and find each of these, look at each of these opportunities and look for possible inroads to each of them. And I'll definitely do that in this training series somewhere too, so you'll know what to do with these sites once you find these link intersects that are giving you opportunities. All right, so let's go a little deeper into Ahrefs, and we'll do that next video. I'm heading over there now. Racia.